Hi everyone! I'm continuing my scavenger hunt Find and Color challenge in Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. You can check out my first scavenger hunt video in the description box below. I'm slightly out of order. I haven't completed the number 4 item yet, so this is number 5, Mythical Creature. I was influenced by this print I found on Pinterest. It looks very Art Nouveau. The color palette is unique and something I probably never would have picked out on my own. I'll be using PRISMA color pencils, and I didn't video the whole coloring process just to save memory and battery life on my phone, but I'll go over some of the different parts that I did film. I'm going to start with the background, and the first layer I'm going to do is Deco Pink. And then the second layer will be in Grade Lavender. The first step in the background is taking this Deco Pink, and I'm just going to do a really light layer all around the leaves and the unicorn. And then I'll take that lavender color and I'm going to lay it right on top, and I'm just going to kind of go back and forth between those colors and smooth everything out. I didn't want a real pink background and I didn't want a real purple background, so this gave me the perfect color in between. All right, and then I'm going to take a rosy beige and I'm just going to do kind of a heavy outline around all the lines. Okay, here is the finished background. All right, I'm going to be using these more peachy kind of golden tones for the leaves, and the leaves kind of frame the unicorns in this circular motif. The lightest shade is beige, and then peach, nectar, and burnt ochre. So the order I'm coloring in will be the nectar color, which is just kind of a darker mid-tone, and I'm going to color in kind of the center part, and then I'm going to use the peach, and I'm just going to go over that first color, blending it out or fading it out, and then the lightest color, beige, is going to be on the very tips. And then I'll take my darkest color, which is that burnt ochre, and that is going to be all the little outlining lines around and inside. Okay, and then I'll just blend again with either the beige or the peach. So it's going to be the same kind of process through the whole leaves. So starting with that nectar color, and then I do the peach, beige, and then the burnt ochre. All right, I finished up all the leaves. I left this little section just to get a closer view of what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with nectar. That's my darkest mid-tone, and I'm just gonna go through the center area here. This is gonna be my darkest, or part of the darkest point. And then just gradually fade that peach color into that darker, but then kind of fading it out to the outside edges. And then I take my beige color, which is kind of that lighter, more yellowish tone, and again, just kind of blending all those colors, really pressing hard to work the colors around. And then taking the darkest color, which is burnt ochre, and getting right in those little veining lines. And I'll continue this technique for the rest of the leaves. Okay, all finished with the leaves, and I'll zoom out so you can get the full picture. Okay, so the first color for my unicorns is going to be this sky blue light, and I'm just kind of going in on all the little areas that I want color. And then I'll be taking this blue slate and just making some of these little sections a little bit darker. Still wanting it to be very light feeling, not too heavy of color, because I still want it to look like it's a white unicorn. Just in these shadow areas, it's going to have these light blue shades. All right, and then just to add a little bit more of a purple hue to some of these areas and to darken up some of the shadows, I'm using Blue Violet Lake. Okay, the mane and the tail are going to have the same colors, and I'm going to start with kind of my mid-tone first, work my way through some of the shadows around the base of the horse, and it's going to get lighter as it goes to the ends of the mane. Okay, and then I did pick up another color pencil. This is an OHUHU number 535. It's a brighter blue, so I'm just going to add some little streaks just to highlight a few areas. All right, I'll zoom out again so we can see the finished page. All right, thanks for watching. Keep checking my channel for more scavenger hunt, find, and color.